Welcome to Live Free. I'm Angela K. Austin. Together, we'll discuss books, we'll explore the world, and we'll do it with some of my closest friends. And hopefully, we'll make new ones along the way. Hey fam, we're back in Memphis, attending Self-Care Sunday at a Natural Affair Beauty Lounge.
Hi, my name is Takesha Berry Brooks. I am the owner of a Natural Affair Beauty Lounge. We specialize in transitioning and maintaining natural hair care services. We partner with Pametria to host Self-Care Sundays. This is the second edition of it. It has been a huge success thus far.
Hello, I am Pametria Dominise, the empowerment expert. I am a licensed social worker, I'm a mental health therapist, and I'm a published author. So my brand is all about empowering African American women and children to accomplish their goals. I've been doing these types of events with like Self-Care Sundays for the past 5 years, doing various forms of mental health promoting events. The Self-Care Sunday series started in 2019, and my goal for that event was to create a platform for African American therapists. People are always inboxing me, emailing me, saying, I'm looking for a therapist. Do you know any black therapists? Do you know any black men? Do you know any black women that are therapists that take this insurance or that insurance or that are in this neighborhood? And so I wanted to create an event that brought those therapists to the forefront, because as therapists you need clients and those customers need a therapist. So let's do like a meetup and have an opportunity for us to have that conversation. Many times when people do seek out a therapist, they're not really sure if they're going to like that person's personality, if they're going to gel well with them. So this event gives you the opportunity to have a conversation with the therapist, see what their specialties are, see what type of insurance they take, see what area they're in, and to see if you connect with them. So then you can go from there and book an appointment if you feel connected to someone specifically. So it just kind of removes that stigma of this being an awkward and uncomfortable thing with finding a therapist or finding a provider.
Hi, I'm Whitney Trotter, and I am a registered dietitian, registered nurse, and registered yoga teacher. I created Bluff City Health because I wanted a place for particularly women of color who are undiagnosed and misdiagnosed with disordered eating and eating disorders. I like to treat each client holistically while also working with members of their other healthcare team.
To make it normal to talk about not being okay, because again, in our community, specifically with women, you know, we're supposed to just put the weight of everything on our shoulders and just keep going. Our measure as a woman is judged, or a good woman is judged by how much mess you can put up with. Like literally, specifically when it comes to relationships, you know, like that's a good woman. She put up with all of that. No, thank you.
Hello, my name is Sierra Jordan, and my company's name is Flourishing Futures Counseling Services. I think it's important to be here today at the Meet the Therapist event because I offer an array of services to a generational population that probably is a little bit harder to work with.
And what services do you have?
Well, I offer individual and group therapy. Right now, I am promoting the group therapy a little more heavily because I'm getting full with individual services. So I offer 2 different kind of groups. It's a skills group, and it's more for the younger age group. So that's about 16 to I think about 24. And then when you get to 25 to 30, I offer a group called Sister Talk. So that's more of a process group to just sit around and kind of, you know, commune with women with similar issues and, you know, talk and find solutions to problems, and just have an area where you can go and talk and feel like, you know, somebody else that looks like me has the same things going on and somebody understands.
In our community, we just take everything to the altar and we lay it on there, and the Lord is going to take care of everything. And it's almost a place of judgment if you're not able to just do that. So as I tell people, if you had a physical ailment that you were struggling with, you wouldn't just leave it at the altar. You would take that to the altar, but you would also follow up with a provider, a professional that was specializing in that particular industry. So the same thing goes for our mental health. I think that we should do mental checks. We should have, just like you go and get your physical and your annual every year, we should do the same thing with our mental health. So in the African American community, we feel that we have to just be strong and move past things and just overlook our trauma, and that's not okay. It's not necessary. It helps with society criminalizing us for certain things that our counterparts would be doing the same thing, but we'll label that as a mental health issue. But if a black child does the same thing, oh, they're delinquent. And that changes how we are perceived in the society eyes. It changes how the court system treat us when we're doing those same things. And many of our children that are in the delinquent systems, that are in juvenile court, that have moved on to adult prisons, they have mental health issues that were not treated. They were not treated, and they have unprocessed trauma. And so we're taught, again, to just keep moving forward. So it's very important that you find a therapist. It also matters that you have a therapist that you can connect with, that can identify with you, that can understand cultural differences. Not saying that your therapist has to be African American, but they need to be someone that is able to understand the African American plight and to understand the level of trauma that will come in automatically because you are an African American living in this society.
Hello, my name is Dr. Irene Bernard, and I am the CEO of Spirit Builders Incorporated. And under that banner of Spirit Builders is Words to Help Heal You and GAL, which is Grieving All Loss. The Spirit Builders is nonprofit, and the purpose of Spirit Builders is to do just that, to help build your spirit therapeutically, through counseling, consultation, and coaching. We don't understand the value of our voice or having someone listen to us until you actually have someone actively engage you and listen. Because when you were talking to that relative or that friend, you were doing that kind of talking we do. Yeah, so while they're talking, you're just in your mind thinking about the next thing. As soon as you catch a breath, I'm gonna hop in and say this. So you're not really being heard. Both of you are just in competition. It's totally different talking to a person that has been trained and has a gift to actually actively listen.
Pametria, what is this planner that you're holding up? Tell me about it.
So this is my baby. This is the Woman's Guide to Self-Care and Organization. So this is a 15-month photo planner, and it is complete with images of African American women who I work with personally. I've helped them with empowering them towards reaching their goals. It has quotes, inspirational quotes from Black women. It also has wellness tips. So each month we give 2 wellness tips. Those tips could be anything from mental health tips to skincare regimen tips to natural hair care, or maybe an essential oil. Like if you're struggling with insomnia, try using lavender. So things like that are in this planner each month, wellness tips that we offer. It also has where you can prioritize and write your goals. So you're going to break down your health, your personal, your financial, and your family goals. You're also going to prioritize those goals. All of the holidays listed here are holidays that are relevant to African American culture or womanhood, because again, this is a woman's guide to self-care.
Tell us how we can actually get this, or tell us how we can find out about more of your upcoming events.
Yes, so all of my events, my products, my paraphernalia, like this dope therapist from the 901. You can also get this for whatever area code you're from. Those are available on my website, PametriaDominise.com. You can also, of course, find me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Pametria Dominise, or The Empowerment Expert. Stay tuned. Our next segment of Self-Care Sundays will be womb wellness, because we don't prioritize that and we don't have those conversations enough. And we need to have the conversation about where that hormonal imbalance is coming from, the foods that we're eating, the things that we're inserting in our bodies that are causing us to have these issues with fibroids, endometriosis, and we want to go back and heal our wombs.
Thank you for joining me.
If you believe that you need help, reach out to someone. Life gets hard, and you don't have to do it by yourself. I hope you'll join me for the next episode of Live Free.